like
You're so good.
You know what I didn't realize, by the way?
No idea.
Doug,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I didn't know that you were coming literally from Lord of the Rings on to 50 First Dates or The Hobbit.
It's worse.
What was it?
So I had to gain like 1 million pounds to be in Lord of the Rings because I played a stupid fat hobbit. That's a line from the show. I didn't like that line, but that was a line from the show. And I lost like 30 pounds and was like just skinny and having so much fun on this series. And then Adam said, "We'd love you to do this. Can you put on 30 pounds?" I was like, oh my God. Of course I'll put on 30 pounds. But this was, this was like that. So.
But Doug was so, look at Doug! But you were just like, you were really muscular.
Well, they got me, they paid for a trainer and we were in the gym and we were like lifting weights and eating and lifting weights, which is different than eating and watching TV, so.
I mean, also, I remember when you created Doug's voice.
Oh, yeah.
And
I didn't want to do that.
It's so good.
I know. My whole career is about me not wanting to do stuff and people telling me, no, you got to do this. And then I do it and it's like, oh, that's good.
Because isn't it true you were like exhausted from like being in Australia or New Zealand?
New Zealand. Yeah, I was tired.
You were so tired. You had done this like epic movie and then you were like, I don't know, I feel kind of tired. But your wife was like, mm-mm. Is this true?
Okay, so I was working on this series. I lost all this weight. I was directing an episode, blah, blah, blah. And then I was tired and I had to go back up to direct. And my wife was like, do that audition. And she doesn't generally say stuff like that to me, And when your wife says something to you, you gotta like listen to it. And I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to. I read the script. It's like a great script, but I don't know what I'm doing in it. And she goes, do the audition.
And by the way, this is your wife who you met like, what is it, 19 or 20 years old? You met her?
I was 19, yeah.
And did you ask her brother for her hand in marriage? And you've been together 30 years?
Oh, look at that. 32 years.
No!
But no, I basically my wife said, do this audition. Peter wanted me to do a lisp. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think a lisp is right. So I do this thing.
Peter, the director.
The director, sorry.
Pete Siegel.
And I said, it just feels a little cheesy. And I recorded myself in front of our little house doing it. And then I started to have fun with it. And I did it with the lisp, and it was much better.
I'm so glad.
Protein fake.
Protein fake. And then you would talk like, I'm not on steroids.
Yeah, I'm not on steroids, protein fake.
Protein shake.
My favorite one is, Dad, the mongoose got in a trap again.
I mean, I love Doug so much.
Well, you were so sweet. Hi, little guy.
Oh, it's Douglas. He's in the Thanksgiving spirit right now.
So I'm here doing this Broadway musical.
You're doing Elf.
Elf, I'm doing Elf.
And you're Santa.
I'm playing two parts. I'm Santa and I'm Mr. Greenway, who's the bad guy. Yeah.
Which, by the way, is like the best story, the most...